Hello, 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 welcome to a brand new playthrough in Victoria 3. It's been a few weeks now since I think we last played. There's been a few updates, and I'm happy to get back into this. So today we're going to be playing as the grand old nation of Ireland. We just got released from the United Kingdom, January 1st, 1836, and we're going to have a great time, or we're not. We'll find out very, very shortly. So we are starting at negative 980 bureaucracy. I mean, that seems pretty bad. Don't get me wrong. I think if we just give ourselves just like 1 second, let this kind of boot up. Give it like a week. You'll see kind of how that changes things. Okay, no, we're still very poor. Fantastic. Well, I think we do. I think we inherited all of the United Kingdom's technology, so that's a pretty good starting place for us. What do we need? I guess probably something to fix this. It's a negative. It's a 100% tax waste, which I'm assuming means that we don't make money. No, we make literally nothing right now. Okay, excellent. We're gonna have to fix that ASAP. Give me you 5% on population. It's not a ton, but it's something. You know, it's a little nugget of bureaucracy for us. What else we got? Input good shortage from basically everything. Unused construction, unhealthy economy, no government legitimacy. We can support some interest though. We are a minor power. I guess we'll throw interest into England. No, because we don't already have interest in Scotland. I guess let's throw it down to Spain. I think that seems reasonable enough, kind of. Okay, after that, we've got our two. No, we can actually have the three. Okay, so we got one. I guess we'll go maybe in France and then the Lowlands. I think that seems reasonable for us. So what do we need to do? We need to get rid of all this bureaucracy. We cannot afford any of this. So you need to go down, you need to go down, you need to go down. I don't know if we can have it be set to 0. I really wish we could, but I think we're just going to be having a lot of pain. There's going to be a lot of pain early on. We have an election 173 days. Because we actually start off with a pretty decent set of laws here. Because again, we do inherit it from the United Kingdom, which is one of, I guess, the more quote-unquote progressive countries in 1836. Because it actually allows some sort of democratic rule. What do we want to do here? I mean, I don't know if there's anything we can do to really get rid of bureaucracy. Unless we want to just abolish, like, welfare. Right now, what's costing us the most is education. Law enforcement, healthcare system, social security. We don't... You know what we don't need? We do not need... I would have gotten this, but apparently I can't do it right now. I would get rid of my colonial laws. We don't need colonists at all. Law enforcement is very expensive. We might have to get rid of our healthcare system or the poor laws. I mean, who's going to hate this? The industrialist and the trade unionist. And the other one is the healthcare. I mean, it's on charity hospitals, which I mean should be okay. So I guess we're just going to remove Social Security in the country right away. Fantastic. How many people do we actually got living in Ireland? Well, right now the king's a jingoist, and he's part of the landowners. Could I bring... We could bring the devout in here. It'll actually reduce government legitimacy. 25% radicals, -2 opposition interest group approval. I don't know if there's anybody we could actually bring into the government that'll make people happy with us, so we're just going to have to kind of keep it as so. Legitimacy 29. Oh, so that actually just lists out what options we have. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Oh, okay. Again, it's been a few weeks since we've actually last played Victoria 3. So right now we make literally no money. We have there are no goods for in which you can collect consumption taxes. Fantastic. Even if I raise taxes, it wouldn't actually give me more money because we have all of this tax waste. We can take up to 665,000 pounds in debt. We just need to get rid of this ASAP. And I don't know how we're going to do it, to be quite honest with you. Got the Irish National Land League, Conservative parties. We got more parties in Parliament now, and that's fine. Inputs, good shortages. Is there anything... Well, how much industry is actually in Ireland? We got one food industry. Like, what are you missing? Tools. We don't have tools. So we've got a food industry here. We've got a couple of farms. We have a level 8 port, which seems pretty good. You know, we actually have too many soldiers. Can I switch you over to be... you would actually cost me money. Wait, why would you cost me money? What are the barracks? We'd save 3,000 pounds here. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not going to be going to war anytime soon. So, like, just don't put any money into the military. Like, at all. You'd save me 100 pounds. I think we might just need to get rid of the naval bases. Because you're 5,000. Like, you're expensive. And we don't need a huge army to defend Ireland. Or at least I'm hoping we don't. Maybe the British will come back and just kind of exact revenge on us in the future. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I can't... here's the thing. I can't afford tools. Maintain single crop. Definitely is nothing bad could happen there. Yeah, the fact that we just don't have... we can afford you, right? This... I mean, it would actually save us maybe a little bit of money, but not too much. Yeah, we just don't have tools. And until we can actually get tools in the country, I can't afford all this fancy shit. I just can't. Also, does it actually save me money? We're not using the sugars. You sent me 7 grand. We don't have any sugar in the country either. I'm sure it would have been a lot better. The country would have worked a lot smoother if we stayed. You know, Britain, actually, would you just allow me into your custom union? -22? I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's okay. Let's go at least one. We'll build a tool workshop, because apparently that's one of our big issues here. But we've saved like 6,000. Okay, the standard of living is decreasing. Look, I understand that part. It's not looking super good for anybody, really. It's bad all around. However, there's going to be a lot of... We have 3 there are 3 people in the country. Okay, we're up to 22 now. Just like, there are 3 people in the country that like us. Everyone else hates us. It's like the prime minister, the king, and, you know, maybe the king's mother, but his father fucking hates him. No love lost there. Thing is, like, trade would cost us more bureaucracy, which I cannot afford. Well, actually, do we have any, you know what we might not have? We have no government administration in the country at all. Probably because of all the normal bureaucracy in the country is in London. So actually, we need this like ASAP. Build it in Ulster. Yeah, no, we need... there's no administration in Ireland. Nobody's in charge here. It's a clusterfuck. Throw that to the bottom of the list. Is it control or is it alt? Alt. Yeah, put that to the bottom. 60 weeks is forever from now. But we need at least something. Like, it's not looking so good. We're already almost bankrupt. Okay, we might go bankrupt right away. But I mean, how bad is that really going to be? Topbar also causes uproar in English communities. More bureaucracy. The English get more radical. More enactment time. Well, how many... We have 0% chance now. How many people in Ireland are English? 7.5% of the population is English. 0.5% is Scottish. Well, I think it's time for the tables to turn. We have no paper, no men of wars. It's because of the goddamn... Like, how much money are we spending on this goddamn navy, man? Like, a level 15 naval base... Bring me down to like size 3. Maybe size 4. Nothing too crazy. I can't afford it. And we're going to go bankrupt in a second anyways. Can I maybe afford this? You'd save me some money. I don't have coal. I mean, we started with like a lot of technology. And that's nice. I'm glad that we have this tech. You save me 7,000 pounds. Okay, we're only down to negative 3,000. That's something. We get the most legitimacy off of this, which actually makes us a contested government, which I guess is a little bit better for us. Okay, we can continue on with this. I do like how they have these options here. We have 69, 56. Well, here's the thing. Do we care? Let's just have a single party in charge. If we don't need a coalition government, I feel like that's going to be a little bit more stable for us. To confirm the Irish National League, which means we'll probably cancel you. Yeah, and now we're going to get rid of our colonial affairs. Because we're not establishing colonies. It's not going to happen. University is fine for now. 35 bureaucracy, 50, 65. Will it not even give me that much bureaucracy off this? We honestly might not. We might not get that much. But how are the laws doing? Or the institutions, I should say. You'll be done in 22 weeks. The Carlists are improving relations. I mean, that's good. I don't think the Carlist revolt's going to be lasting too long in Spain. Well, we'll see how that goes, though, for them. 800 authority. They've been annexed by the Spanish. Could I mean, we've got decrees. Do any of you... Infrastructure... Everyone kind of hates... Actually, no, we have more loyalists now. Fantastic. Okay, so the country is a little bit more stable. We'll throw you all in here. Give me some rural maintenance as well. I don't think that costs us money. And the enactment time on laws, I'm not super worried about that. We also have 700 influence. We could just join the British Custom Union. I mean, we don't... what do we even have in Ireland? Markets. Almost everything's... Actually, that's not true. Grain's actually really cheap. Liquor's really cheap. Fabric's really cheap. It's really just the luxury goods that are expensive. You know what, Britain? I'm not joining your custom union. I'm not doing it. Also, why do I care about bureaucracy? If we're already taking a 100% tax waste, it doesn't matter if it goes down even more. What are they going to do about it? Take even more than 100%? So let's import you off of Britain. We can at least get a little bit here. Grain. Trade with the Dutch. Trade with the British. 1.7k. 500. I mean, I guess we'll trade it with the Dutch here. We had 700 storage. Liquor, we have about 100 extra. Could trade with Portugal. How many we have 171 convoys. That's actually very impressive for a country of our size. Trade it with the Portuguese. And aside from that, fabric we have a lot of. How much should we have extra? We're at about 300-ish. Go 270 with the Dutch. I think me and the Netherlands could be friends here. Okay, we no longer have colonial affairs. We're still negative 100. I don't know what we need to be. We might have to get to negative 200 to even have any taxes. But that's good because we're no longer spending a ton of points on this institution. It sucks that we're making the population of the country dumber, but I kind of don't. How much money am I paying on interest? 1.2k. It's actually not so bad. Let's import paper from the British, and we'll import. I don't even want men of wars, man. We should have in our military tab. We have 4 boats. Do I even need any? Do I need a navy right now? I don't really know. How many soldiers do we have? We have 15 divisions. I will hire a general for sure. Army morale loss. Organize. What do I want? I probably want someone who's more defensive. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go with you. You do cost me a little bit of bureaucracy as well. Traders minus 75. Population, education's bad. I mean, we kind of just need to get rid of stuff. Right now we're protectionist, which is fine. Migration controls. Dedicated. We could get rid of the police. How much would that save me here? About 159 points. Most people don't care about universal suffrage. Why don't we just go... You know what? Let's go straight up to universal suffrage. I think that could be fun. I don't know if it's going to pass, but we will see. You have 6 unpinned journal entries. Okay, let me get that done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 6. Open auto builds, enabled auto builds. Thing is, like, I don't expect too much from the auto build because we're not in a great spot. Yeah, get rid of this. Oh, do I need to? Yeah, close the menu. Thank you. And we do have a GDP of 4.4 million. We're the 24th richest country in the world. GDP per capita is 0.5. We're actually 116. There's not. Our GDP per capita is that is so bad. Also, almost everybody's marginalized in the country, and I'm kind of okay with that. I think it's actually preferable to where else we might be. But I think for now, this is going to be a good time for us to end. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, put a thumbs up. Not enjoying, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.